Okay, so here's our cut video. Okay, so you'll see me sometimes talking to you face to face. Majority of the time you'll see me set up like this right off the bat. Now, so I'm going to take my piece of paper, okay, that I have here. I have a few sheets, just regular note leaf paper, okay. Now, so I'm actually going to put the assignment up here. Okay, so you can kind of see just a little bit of what I'm doing. So I put down on here one square, okay, that is 12 by 12 inches for your big projects, 9 lines, okay? The lines may be broken. They should show various sizes and width. They can also be alternate. They can also show three-dimensional ideas in space. Okay, you must do 10 thumbnails are required, okay, for this first assignment. Okay, so this is what we're focusing just right here. And you're gonna see this exact same thing on the bottom for when it's due. Okay, so right here, so I always like to have like a number system, like a ruler underneath my working surface. Okay, I always recommend students, if they work a lot in design, to do this, and it also helps to keep your lines straight because you can use these ruler marks and the marks above here to keep your lines together. So I'm just going to go 4 inches, so it starts at a 3, so 4 of that would be 7. So I'm just going to line it right up, take my ruler. Okay, oh, didn't get my line. You can do this in pencil, you don't have to do it in pen. Students sometimes say. So 7, now next one from 7 would be 11. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I like about this. I don't have to use a ruler, so I have to bring my lines over, count them out. Makes sense. There's my 4. And then I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you can see that, so I'm going to bring it down. So bring that right there. Count out 4 of my little squares. Or just take your ruler and measure out your 4 inches. Okay. So on this page, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 to do my drawings on. Okay. Sometimes I like to scoot them over, give myself some room. Now, first line. Okay, we'll just start here since it's right in the front. You can do one line going down, another line going down, another line going down. So currently right there, that's 3 lines. But what if I had this one? That's 4 lines, right? But what if this is filled in? Is it still 4 lines? No, it's 2 lines. So what if I did this line right here, just a single? Now that could be 1, 2, 3. Again, I could bold this line. Okay, and what if I went like that and went across? Okay, that could totally happen. What if I took this next line that's going horizontal and we go across like so, we go right underneath. I would use a ruler. I'm not using a ruler for the demo part here, but what if I came out here and I come underneath? Okay, and I break outside the box. Is that okay? Sure. I didn't say you couldn't. Okay, so you may leave outside the box. Okay, what if I decided that I was going to do this line, go in here, and then that line there. Now it's broken. Okay, there's an opening space in between it. But is that still one line? Sure, you can tell me that. Okay. Now, what if the line was this? So we came in here and I filled in this space completely dark. And then I come over here and I fill in this space completely dark. Now right here, these are black lines, right? Okay. But here, I fill in that square, now that becomes a white line, and it can keep going. So if I go over here, and then say I go this way with it, that's why you want to use a ruler, it's a little unstraight. But I come in here and I fill this one in, and I fill this one in, and I fill this one in, fill here, and I fill all around here. But be careful when you fill in these spaces, okay? Make sure when you get to a black object edge that you keep a white distance, okay? So when you're putting that in, that it doesn't connect and become a solid black object, okay? If that's not what you're looking for. Now, I like Sharpies for this part because then I can come in here and fill these in very quickly. Now, you can use a thin Sharpie like so. I like, out of all the pens, the Uniball brand is my favorite pen. This pen right here will last you all year round, okay, for multiple classes actually. So for $3, this is a great pen. I highly recommend this one. By far my favorite pen, okay. Then I have this kind of marker. It's a little bit thicker than this marker, okay, and holds more ink, okay, but it still has a pointed tip, so I can still get in there and get a nice edge really quickly, okay. And when you use a marker, you don't do it slowly, okay. You don't go filling it in slowly, because then it will bleed through your page real quickly. So when I use a marker, I go real fast with my mark, and then I try to stop right before I get to the edge. And if it becomes like a big fat end like that one's becoming, and I want it a little more crisp, I can come back in with my pen and tighten up my edge. Okay, does that make sense? Now, the other marker I like are these kind of oblong, kind of flat shaped markers. Really great tools. It has a beveled edge, okay? And so you can come in here, you can come and make nice clean edges, okay? But what if you're having trouble making straight lines, okay? I'll take this piece right here that I got dirty. I'm gonna fold it over, okay? A simple piece of notebook paper will work. It doesn't have to be computer paper, okay? And I can take this edge, okay, from that, or from the edge that's been cut, and lay it right against my object here. And if I come across and I just go real loose, not worrying, but notice I start on the paper and I pull away, okay, I don't go back over, I just go paper across, you get a nice clean edge. Really simple, and really simply going right across. Now, if that was a straight line, that would have been a lot better for it. Okay, so now I'm going to come down here. This line I did with a ruler. So, again, put it right against the edge, start at the top, come across. And I like to fold that paper. I don't want to use just a single ply, because in case you bleed, you don't bleed onto your actual piece. I actually like index cards are the best, in my opinion. Now when I pull away, look how straight that edge is, okay? That's how you get straight edges, with simple sheets of paper like so, okay? Once it gets too dirty, throw it away. Don't try to save these papers, it's not worth it. And then I can come back in now and fill in my gaps real quickly, okay? So, now, what if you wanted your lines? So we have to, so I did 1, 2, and I still have more room to do, okay? So what if I put my line here and over here? Does that count? Does that count that it's behind this whole object? Sure, you can do that, Okay. What if I decided that this is going to be a line? Can that happen? Yeah. Okay. That can be a line. Okay. Now, what if I decided that my last line is going to be a bunch of little lines going out? Can that be it? Sure. You can do a nice, variant line where it gets bigger and smaller and go into the distance if you feel that feels for your image. All I'm looking for is 9 lines. How do they come? What kind of shape? Okay. You can choose to do objects. But for the first one, at least give me a couple that look like lines and see if you can come up with some neat diagrams. Okay. Really look at how the composition lays out. Do you like the feeling? Okay. If it helps you at the beginning to do that and then tighten it up, go for it. Okay, that's a very common one I see. Okay, each ones that I see tells me your personality. Okay, this kind of person has a lot, they don't know how to control their imagination. They kind of keep going and going. This person is very precise and very geometric. Okay, probably very into math and science. This person is more on the creative spectrum. If I saw something like this, I would be like, and this is what you are, you're kind of a creative personality. You're probably most likely to have images like this with a lot of patterns and designs. If you're more like this and it's clean and edge, you like mathematics and you kind of think on the left side of your brain more than your right side of your brain. Okay, so 10 thumbnails. Okay, so 10 of these that are from here to here, 4 inches, okay, times 10 is what I'm looking for. And from here to here, 4 inches, okay, that's it. Okay, I will post another video. So today is Monday. You'll probably get another video on Wednesday, because you're going to take these thumbnails and you're going to blow them up. Okay, and then you'll see that video on Wednesday pop up. Okay, probably be in the evening since I have to work in the daytime. Okay, I mostly taught this class at night. So anyway, at this point, have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing your 10 thumbnails.